Welcome to the second meeting of the Transportation Full Committee. We're beginning to get up to speed a little bit with our work, and we've had one subcommittee meeting last week, and we had one this morning, which we'll report on Thursday. Today we have some business before us. I think Delegate Watts is attending virtually. She's out. Morning, Delegate Watts. How are you today? You're muted, Delegate Watts, if you don't.
Better, thank you. Hope to join you soon.
Hope you're feeling better, and we're glad to have you present this morning.
Thank you.
Wishing you the best. So we have about four action items before us. HB 667 is going to be taken by for the day. That's Delegate Wamper's bill. That's a Memorial Highway, and we just got some legwork to do on that before it's ready to present before the committee. I will say anyone in the queue who requests to speak on a particular piece of legislation, if you would try to keep your comments to about a minute or so. We've got time today, but we want to make certain that we advance to our docket pretty quickly. It's not that our time is of importance, it's the people who have other committees and bills up that we have to give consideration to. So thank you for attendance with that issue. I will now go to our subcommittee chairman, our vice chairman of our committee, Delegate LaRock, for his report on Subcommittee 3. Delegate LaRock.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have to do a voice vote of attendance.
On pass by.
Oh, on the pass by. But you want to do attendance, Robert, also?
You can do that.
Yeah, I think we need to do attendance, please. So everybody vote on the voting board your attendance, please. Okay, we have a quorum present. Thank you, Mr. Clerk. So we have to have a motion on the pass by for today.
So moved.
Second. So we have a motion and a second to pass by HB 667. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion passes by for the day. Thank you. Now we will move to Subcommittee 3 report by Chairman LaRock. Delegate LaRock.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First bill acted upon in that committee was HB 67, Patron Delegate Edmonds. And I believe there's a substitute to be introduced for that bill. And at the appropriate time, I would move that we accept that.
Move the substitute.
Second.
Okay. The bill is properly before us now with a substitute. Mr. Chairman.
If there's no discussion, Mr. Chairman, I would move to pass the bill pass the substitute.
So move to report.
HB 67.
Second.
We have a motion to report and a second. We'll now vote on the voting board. Bill reports 13-0. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Sorry.
Aye.
Delegate LaRock, you did not vote, Dave. Okay, he's on the board now.
Thank you.
Delegate Watts. Delegate Watts.
Aye.
Delegate Watts votes aye. Thank you, Delegate Watts. Okay. So the bill reports 16-0 to report. Okay.
Mr. Chairman, next bill is HB 386, Patron Sullivan. That was voted out unanimously, and it proposed amending the law to include the 14th Street Bridge and towing compact. And I move that we report that bill out of the full committee.
Okay, we have a motion to report HB 386. Is there a second? We have a second to report. So we'll go on the voting board. Delegate Watts?
Watts votes aye.
Registering.
Watts votes aye.
How about Austin?
I can't get it. There we go. So the bill reports 18-0. Thank you kindly. Mr. Chairman?
HB 450, Patron Delegate Bennett Parker brought forward this bill. There was good discussion, and as amended, it makes provisions for fining a vehicle that is parked in a non-electric vehicle being parked in electric vehicle spot. Again, as amended, that was voted out 7-0, and I moved.
Mr. Chairman, hold up with your motion 1 second, please. I have a couple of people in the queue, I think, who would like to speak to this issue. So,
We need to move the amendment.
can the clerk,
We need to move the amendment.
You're right, yeah,
Yeah.
as amended, yeah. Okay.
so can you get the people that are in the queue?
Mr. Chairman, do we need to move the amendments?
We do.
Okay.
We will, just 1 second, Delegate Reed. Thank you kindly, Delegate Reed. Okay. Mr. Girana, please.
Yes, my name is Charles Jarina. Thank you for having me speak. I'll keep it brief. I'm speaking on behalf of the hundreds of electric vehicle owners that are part of a Drive Electric RVA. We support this bill. It's a common sense regulation to protect access to electric vehicle charging. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your comments. Can you let the second person into the room, please? They're not present. So that's the only person in the queue to speak? Okay, thank you kindly. So we're now ready for your motion to approve the amendments. Delegate LaRock.
Mr. Chairman, I would move the amendment.
Second. So all in favor of the amendments, signify by saying aye. Aye. Amendments are properly enforced. Mr. Chairman?
Mr. Chairman, I move the bill as amended.
Okay, so
Motion to pass the bill as amended.
we have a motion and a second. So all in favor of HB 450, signify by saying aye on the voting board, or vote on the voting board, please. Okay. Delegate Watts?
Watts votes aye.
Watts votes aye. Thank you, Delegate Watts.
Mr. Chairman, that concludes the subcommittee action for the House Subcommittee 3.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman, for your work and the committee's work. We thank you all. I don't think there's any other business come before the committee today, so the committee acts by motion. So, we have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Okay, committee shall rise.